I really think it's possible that it won't matter because the base voters at some point are just going to get discouraged if the economy keeps getting worse and Social Security gets cut and this happens and that happens. I think it doesn't matter what you or I say. I think that if young people, millennials, and other groups just become disaffected and stop voting, that's going to be far more catastrophic. And I think that's, one of the outcomes. I don't consider myself a Democrat. I consider myself independent, but I think that's one of the outcomes I'm trying to avoid for the Democratic Party. And I wonder if you feel the same way.
Well, the other variable is the Republicans in the Post, which does, I think, really good work covering the inside baseball of politics, is already reporting that the establishment is turning the things around, and both in these primaries, the Tea Party crowd is not winning this year; they're mostly losing. And furthermore, they're trying to get a presentable candidate for 2016 in place and well prepared and well financed to bring the party back from the brink of all of the nuttiness. And that probably means immigration. It maybe means racial issues and some other stuff, but essentially, I think the risk for Democrats is that the Republican establishment will succeed and actually nominate somebody who's presentable, got his shirt tucked in, and has a nice smile, and has lots of money, and is not a kook. If that happens, then as Hillary comes along, is she electable in those circumstances? I think it's more of a horse race, at least. And now my friends, when I try that out on them, they say, "Well, that's impossible. Republicans can't do that."
Well, Democrats keep counting on the incompetence of Republicans and extremism, and then they keep throwing up John McCain and Mitt Romney and George Bush, who was very moderate, seen as a compassionate conservative, and then they're like Lucy with the football or whatever. They're perennially surprised.
Right.
And when Jeb Bush or someone else presentable comes along, they're going to be surprised again. And Hillary will tack to the right because that's what they do in these circumstances. The base will become further discouraged. I'll tell you, the only thing going for them is the demographic shift. But if they can't get those people out to vote, they're going to be in trouble.